They yanked her off the porch and started dragging her to their SUV. But when my training took over, their little kidnapping turned into a takedown they'll never forget. We just finished dinner, the golden light was falling across the yard, my wife laughing about something the kids had said, when the tires crunched the gravel. Two men in mismatched dark vests jumped out of a white SUV with a cheaply printed HOA enforcement decal. Their swagger looked practiced. Their badges looked fake. "Ma'am, you need to come with us for questioning," one barked. Before she could answer, the other grabbed her arm and started dragging her toward the vehicle. She didn't scream, she tried to hold her ground, but when one hand went behind her and the other twisted that way, I saw the fear flashing her eyes. That was the only thing that broke me out of the dinner table calm. I moved without thought. Years of hand-to-hand combat and reflexive drills turned seconds into action. I intercepted their line, stepped into the shorter man's grip, and broke his wrist with a controlled twist I'd practiced under floodlight and adrenaline. The taller one lunged. I parried, used his momentum against him, and slammed him into the SUV hood. They tried to pivot, to bluff, to pull knives from holsters that weren't there. My wife backed away, whole but shaking, and I kept my hands between them and her until the sheriff's cruiser, called by a neighbor who heard the scuffle, rolled in. The imposters froze when red-blue lights painted the yard. The deputies checked IDs, none matched, ran the plates, stolen, and found a pile of counterfeit badges and forged violation notices in the back of the SUV. It turned out they were part of a small extortion ring using fake enforcement to terrorize families into paying phony fines. They were arrested that night for impersonation, assault, and attempted kidnapping. My wife sat on our porch steps wrapped in a blanket, coffee trembling in her hands. She looked at me and said, half laughing, half sobbing, "You make dinner a lot more exciting than the cookbook meant." The county followed up with charges, the HOA board that hired them was dissolved, and the community held a meeting about reporting suspicious security teams. We changed locks, updated cameras, and planted a brighter porch light. I didn't go looking for a fight. The fight came from my family, and my training made sure it left with the right people in cuffs.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.